Am I gonna do a voiceover or am I gonna talk? Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. So today's video I'm just going to be pretty much getting ready for the day and just doing like a really simple everyday kind of makeup routine. This video is going to be a little bit, well, not a little bit, this video is going to be a voiceover, just makes it a little bit easier for me, especially considering I have other things that I have planned to do today. So I just thought I'd sit down and get ready in front of the camera, but I'm going to be talking through all the products that I use in the voiceover. I wanted this to be a little bit more focused on the product, seeing as some of my recent videos have been a little bit more chatty, and not that we don't have anything going on at the moment, but everything's going on I do have in separate videos, so I don't want to be repeating myself. So today's going to be focused on the products that I use and how I got to this result. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So the first thing I do is go in with my e.l.f. hydration and like mist set and prime setting spray. I don't have a primer at the moment, so that's why I am using a spray. I also mixed two different foundations, so I'm going in with my Morphe 2 foundation in Toast and my NARS Radiant foundation in Sucrose, but I like to mix the two together because the NARS one's quite thick, but the Morphe one's like a nice sheer, almost like a tinted moisturizer kind of foundation. So I like to mix the two together just to make the NARS one a little bit more watery. I do have some fake tan on the moment, so this colour doesn't really match my face, so I'm taking it down my neck, but it does kind of even out once I do everything else, but it does match my body. I'm using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and my concealer is in the shade C7. So I'm also going in with my Marc Jacobs bronzing stick. So this is the Marc Jacobs Glow Away stick. I can't remember what shade it is in, but I know that I got a bit of a darker shade to use when I do have a tan and a bit of darker foundation colour. So I just use that on the cheeks, as well as putting quite a lot on my forehead, just so that it's like nice and contoured. I tend to put a lot more on my forehead than anywhere else. I just like the way it looks, I guess. But before I blend out my concealer, I'm getting my Fenty Beauty powder ready, just so I don't let my concealer crease before I go in with the powder. So I'm just using my microfiber sponge to blend this out. I know some people really don't like the microfiber sponges, but I find that if you clean them really regularly, then I really enjoy them, but obviously they're not for everybody. So I am also blending my concealer kind of down near my smile lines and then a little bit on my forehead, just with the excess left on the sponge. And then because I have my powder ready to go, I can just quickly do this without anything creasing. I'm not giving it the opportunity to crease before I put on the powder as well. So kind of acts like a nice veil, and the lightness of the powder also kind of dims a little bit because I have the Fenty powder in the yellowish shade, like the butter shade, I'm pretty sure. So I also just put a little bit of powder all over my face, and now I'm going in with bronzer. So for bronzer, highlighter and blush today, I decided to take out my Rachel Leary palette, which if you've been watching my channel for a while know that I use this so often, but I kind of put it on pause and kind of haven't been using it for a while. So I decided to dig it out, and I'm honestly glad I did. Like, I think it looks so good. So obviously bronzing pretty much in the same places that I did the cream bronzer, so on my cheeks and my forehead as well, a little bit on my neck. But then I just kind of went over it with blush and highlight. I kind of mixed those two together, not necessarily on the brush, but definitely on my face. I mixed the blush and the highlighter together. Just using the same brush also kind of blends all three different kind of products together and gets that really nice like blended look as well. So I'm just going to do my brows now. So I'm using my Makeup Revolution brow pencil in the shade Dark Brown. I'm just going to whiz through this one because honestly I don't do that much stuff to my brows, especially today. I just kind of filled them in. I did a little bit of a longer brow today, which I haven't been doing for a while, but then as always I use some gel, some hair gel, just to stick up my brows because I don't actually like doing soap brows with soap, so I tend to go for hair gel. I just have to be careful to make sure that the hair gel doesn't go white in my brows, but I'm pretty sure if you just like wait for the actual brow pencil to kind of not be as freshly used on your brows, then it kind of doesn't affect it too much. So for eyes, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I'm also going to use it for a little bit of nose contouring, as you guys can see here. So primarily the colors that I use for this look are Burnt Orange and Cypress Umber. I didn't really want to go too dark with it, but I kind of just blended that out across my whole lid and blending it out onto the outer portion of my eyes. And then as you guys can see here, I just went in with a darker color. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I'm not sure. It's the black and the really dark brown shade in the palette. I kind of blended those two together, and not using an angle brush but using a really small pointed brush, kind of kept that really close to my waterline, kind of like a winged liner, but not as precise. I did want to leave it and make it quite smoky and quite subtle as well. After that, I'm just taking Burnt Orange and running that underneath my eyes. I didn't put too much color under there, it's just the one shade. I didn't really want that much definition under my eyes just because we were going for more of a daytime subtle look. Just taking my eyelash curler to curl my lashes, and then a waterproof mascara as the first layer. Trying to hold the curl, but honestly this mascara was just like not doing the trick. I'm not sure if then adding the second mascara on top made my lashes too heavy and that curling them didn't really do anything. I know you're not supposed to do it, but sometimes I'll even heat up my eyelash curler, but I just find that my lashes with the mascara get too heavy and they don't hold even when I do use heat on them. There's Gandalf running in front of my camera. He's so cute. But yeah, just curling both sides and then putting on the waterproof mascara. I can't remember if it was a Maybelline one or a CoverGirl one. I think it was a Maybelline one, and then I went and actually bought a new waterproof mascara, which is a CoverGirl one, which I think does a better job, but still I just don't think my lashes can hold the curl, so I'm actually thinking about getting them lifted. I've got it done before and I really enjoyed it, so I'm thinking that might be something that I can do again in the future. I just don't want to do extensions again because I just don't want to ruin them, and you guys might be able to see in this video that my lashes are looking quite long, so I don't really want to ruin that by putting extensions in them and getting annoyed with them and ripping them out again, ruining my lashes. So for lips, I just wanted to keep it again quite subtle, so I'm taking my MAC lip liner in Boldly Bare and just really lightly, not even lining my full lips, but just at the top and slightly underneath, but I'm also blending them out with my finger to make it really subtle and kind of blend it out as well. And then I'm just taking my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk just as a really light sheer gloss, which I thought looked really cute. So there you go. Alright, so this is the finished look. Now when I tell you I had lost all my lashes after having eyelash extensions, and just like not touching them has done wonders. Now, if anyone knows a better waterproof mascara than the Rimmel 100% waterproof, let me know, because I have found that it doesn't do like an amazing job at keeping my eyelashes. Like this one's kind of already drooping a little bit, which is like not great. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is the end result. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one.